Hi everybody, Val Jenkins here, and I think I have some news that you guys have been waiting for. It's been a crazy month to say the very least, but I think it's been such a positive month in general. It's never an easy decision to say goodbye to a sponsor that you've had for 12 years, but it comes to a point where if you don't share the same ideals and you don't want to move together and work in a partnership to make changes for a better future, then the time has come where you need to separate, split your ways. But I think in this whole situation, it's really brought, the attention on supporting women's disc golfers out there, getting more women to play, and the only way we can do that is to show more support. And I think, this whole situation has really brought to light the attention on that. And that was the whole goal of mine. That's why I wanted to announce it in such a way like that. And to be honest, I didn't necessarily have a sponsor in mind that I was going to plan on moving to. I wanted my voice to be heard. I wanted, the topic of discussion to be out there. And I think overall that made a pretty good impact on our sport, and I think I can only hope that it changes for the better in the future and for all the women to follow in our footsteps. So with that said, I had a few sponsors reach out to me, and the whole disc golf community has been in such support, wanting to reach out, wanting to know ways that they can improve, they can get more women playing. And, in my mind, when I thought of who I was going to have for a sponsor, generally, I just want to work with that person. I want them to trust me fully. I want to trust them completely and 100%. And I want them to work with me on my goals and the things that I'm very passionate about, which is clearly growing the women's game, growing the women's divisions, and getting more women to play. So, with that said, it was a tough situation, but overall, I think the communication has been so spot on, and I found somebody to share my passion and who's willing to change, and basically support all the women on the team just as much as they do the men. So, for the 2017 season, and well into the future, I'm proud to say that I'll be joining Team Discraft. And, while many of you might think that's a pretty obvious choice for me to make, it's been great to communicate with them. It's amazing to see how open they were to all my ideas, and I think it's just going to be a really great season, and I hope that the impact I made, at the start of this year continues on and helps support the women's game for many, many years to come. Overall, I want more women to get out there to play. I want this to be the best year yet. So with that said, I better get out to the course and start practicing. Thanks, guys. We'll see you out there.